Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Moorhead Senior High School, Calmrass Field and Jim Goda Stadium for Minnesota High School Boys Lacrosse. The Knights of Irondale High School and our Spuds of Moorhead Senior High School. Just a quick reminder, directly to the west of the main bleacher areas are the restrooms. Once again, a special thanks to Sanford for orthopedic and sports medicine coverage at all of our home Spud athletic contests this spring season. Special night here for boys lacrosse for Spuds, as it's senior night, as we honor the seniors and their parents of the Spud Boys Lacrosse program. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly do our Spud Senior Night before we do starting lineups and our anthem. Our first Spud Senior is Caden Green. Caden has played face-off and middle field for the Spuds for 4 years and played lacrosse for 7 years. Following graduation, he plans to attend a trade school for welding. His favorite lacrosse memory was going to the state tournament last year. Caden is escorted by his parents, Shanine and Paul Green. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Green and his parents. Our next senior, Gavin Lindberg. Gavin has played goalie for the Spuds for 4 years and lacrosse for 6 years. After graduation, he plans to play junior hockey and is recently committed to Colorado College. His favorite lacrosse memory was winning the section championship. Gavin is escorted by his parents, Tara and Luke Lindberg. Ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Lindberg and his parents. Next up, we have Cody Martinson. Cody has played attack as a Spud for 4 years and played lacrosse for 9 years. He plans to work with his dad following graduation. His favorite lacrosse memory was a 2-on-2 Braveheart overtime in youth lacrosse. He is escorted by his parents, Katie and Jalen Martinson. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Martinson and his parents. Next up, we have Caden Oysted. Caden has played defense for the Spuds for 4 years. He plans to attend North Dakota State University to study business management following graduation. His favorite lacrosse memory was staying overnight for the state tournament. Caden is escorted by his parents, Robin and Jeremy Oysted. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Oysted and his parents. Next up, we have Caleb Paquin. Caleb is a midfielder who has played for the Spuds for 4 years. He plans to play junior hockey following graduation. Caleb's favorite lacrosse memory was winning the section championship. Caleb's escorted by his parents, Louie Paquin and Katie Loretz. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Paquin and his parents. Next up, we have Matt Peters. Matt has played defense for the Spuds for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to attend Arizona State University. Winning sections his junior year is his favorite lacrosse memory. Matt is escorted by his parents, Tracy and Scott Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Peters and his parents. Next up, we have Thomas Schrader. Thomas is a long stick midfielder. He has played 4 years for the Spuds and played lacrosse for 8 years. His plans following graduation are undecided at the current time. His favorite lacrosse memory is winning sections last year. He is escorted by his parents, Andrea Lim and Travis Schrader. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Schrader and his parents. Next up, we have Andrew Searles. Andrew has played attack for the Spuds for 4 years and played lacrosse for 7. He plans to attend Arizona State following graduation. Winning sections is Andrew's favorite lacrosse memory. Even though his parents really don't need any introductions, we're going to do it anyway. He's escorted by his parents, Angie and Jay Searles. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Searles and his parents. Next up, we have Kaysen Storbakken. Kaysen has played attack for the Spuds for 3 years. Following graduation, he plans to attend the University of North Dakota to study business. His favorite lacrosse memory is beating Buffalo to go to the state tournament. He is escorted by his mother, Jamie Storbakken. Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Storbakken and his mother, Jamie. Once again, the Spud family would like to thank all of the senior boys lacrosse players and their parents for their dedication throughout the years in helping their young men succeed and get to this point of their high school career. Let's give everybody a nice round of applause once again for our Spuds on senior night. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet the starting lineups for both boys lacrosse squads. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard this evening, the Knights of Irondale High School. Our first starter, number 1, Keegan Remore. Number 4, David Lohr. Number 5, Freddie Bankston. Number 7, Carson Bachenhauer. Number 10, Charlie Shaver. Number 15, Sam Oswald. Number 20, Takari Johnson. Number 22, Blake Helland. Number 25, Levi Costa. And finally, number 28, Lucas Schaefer. The head coach of the Irondale Knights, Mr. Eric Burtness, along with the rest of the coaches, players, and staff of the Irondale Knights High School Boys Lacrosse Squad. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, our Spuds of Moorhead Senior High School. Our first starter, number 2, Caden Green. Number 7, Kaysen Storbakken. Number 8, Andrew Searles. Number 9, Cody Martinson. Number 10, Gavin File. Number 11, Matt Peters. Number 16, Caden Oyston. Number 18, Thomas Schrader. Number 20, Gavin Lindberg. And finally, number 24, Caleb Paquin. The Spuds are coached by Mr. Andrew Law, along with the rest of the coaches, players, and staff of the Moorhead High School Spuds Boys Lacrosse Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, if at this time you all please rise and direct your attention toward the east end of Calmrass Field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. gentlemen, let's play Minnesota High School Boys Lacrosse. Irondale and Moorhead.
Well, welcome to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We have boys lacrosse tonight. It is senior night. You listen to public address announcer Brad Cusey announce the seniors for this year's boys lacrosse team. And they come into this match with a record of 8-3. Losses to Shakopee to start the season. A tough one, 8-7 at Minnetonka, a game in which Moorhead led most of that game and then lost it late. And then just a couple of games ago, a 15-9 decision at St. Michael Albertville, where admittedly the team has said they did not play their best match in that one. They rebounded with a 12-3 victory over Monticello, a key section victory, and now they finish the season tonight at home against Irondale. The Spuds have claimed the number 2 seed in Section 8 heading into tournament play. They'll play June 1st against the winner of the 7 seed St. Cloud and the number 10 seed Big Lake Princeton. So it is tournament time for the spring sports and boys lacrosse. As I said, grabbing the number 2 seed via that loss to St. Michael Albertville. The Knights of St. Michael Albertville take that number 1 spot in Section 8. They are hosting the Irondale Knights, and they have an 11-1 record. They dropped their opening match 9-5 against Matamidi and have reeled off 11 straight victories and finishing up the regular season here at Jim Goda Stadium in Moorhead on the campus of Moorhead High School. Officials giving their final instructions to the two teams. And then we'll get this one underway. Caden Green will line up in the draw for the Spuds, and Carson Bachenauer for the Knights. And they draw. Bachenauer pushes it along the turf. Still loose, no possession, pulled away and picked up there by Caden Oysted. Oysted tried to connect in the middle, but it bounces away and it's picked up there by Freddie Bankston. Bankston with possession along the far side, passes it up. Now coming into the middle. Looking to take a shot there was Jack Wojcik. And now the flag comes out on a foul. Looks like they're going to call Sam Zupfer for and pardon me, that foul is on the Spuds. So Matt Peters will sit for a minute for the slash, and that'll give Irondale the man-up situation, saving it from going out of bounds. Good hustle there by Wojcik. Pardon me, that is Grady Springborn. Zupfer. Gavin Feil got a piece of that pass across the front of the net. Knights still possess it, back in the corner, trying to come away, and finally getting away from trouble. Out on top, coming near side, Springborn, back to Zupfer. In the middle, ball pops away, and the goalkeeper, Gavin Lindberg, has it in the big basket. Taking some space upfield. Looking for the Spuds to get open. Cradling. Now he'll toss it far side. Oliver Judd along the far sidelines. He'll peel away after gaining the offensive zone. Down low connects there with Storbakken. Kaysen Storbakken, one of the seniors, out on top for Caleb Alderson. Junior midfielder for the Spuds, hands it off near side. Alness. That pass down, tried to get close. Good check. And the Spuds keep possession as they cycle it around. Back out on top for Alness. He'll look to challenge. Spin move. There's a shot, and that one goes wide. Spuds are there for possession. Storbakken will get things restarted along the end line. Looking to come out in front. Stumbles a bit. Ball's on the ground. Gets knocked over. And the foul called on Irondale, so Storbakken will get to his feet and restart. Over to Judd. Back out on top for Alderson. Near side, Martinson. Cody Martinson, spin move, hands it off. Alderson, little underhand shot, and that one's wide. Irondale defense out on top may have gotten a piece of that one, but here's Searles from behind the net. Gets it back. Now he'll come near side for Martinson. On his left hand. Thought about taking it to the middle. Defended well. Now he gets around one. Tried to dump it off in the middle. Taken back here by the Knights. Coming all the way across near side. Little bouncing ball, not able to, and the Spuds will pick up a foul on that one. So restarting quickly here is the long stick. I believe that is Takari Johnson. Numbers a little bit difficult to read. Johnson took a little bit of a tumble. The multiple colored outline making the 2s and 20s kind of blend together. Here's Oswald on the restart. Out on top for Zupfer. Now the far side connects there with David Lohr. Out on top, moving it around. Sabev. Good crisscrossing action there by the Knights. Dumping it down low. There's an underhand shot that goes wide. Knights are in good position to keep the ball on the restart. David Lohr in the far corner. And on the restart whistle, he approaches the center. Dumps it off. There's a long-range shot. Good stop there by Lindberg. He'll get it back from Peters. And he'll walk it up. Lindberg. A big save. And now starts the offense. Passing it up. Nice fielding job there by Caleb Alderson on that short hop. Spuds will make some personnel changes. Martinson will come on. Out on top, Jace Blythe. Cradling is Blythe. Looking to go left side. Connects there with Storbakken. Spin move, trying to get to the middle, can't. Alderson, long range shot, that was a pass. There's a shot off the post. Andrew Searles, nice job collecting that pass. Wheeled and fired and hit the near post. Cody Martinson will restart in the alley near side for the Spuds. We are scoreless, 6:40 to go, first quarter. Couple of very good teams. Irondale, number 4 ranked team in the state. Spuds come in at number 17. Pass a little bit off target, but a nice job by Kaysen Storbakken to control it. hand it off. Here's Blythe. Coming near side now for Martinson. Martinson changes hands. He's on his right hand. Slips a little bit. Now back on his left. Coming around the middle. Dumps it off. Blythe able to control it. Takes a check. Now Blythe backing away. Waiting for the Spuds to set up their offense. Little miscommunication between the Spuds, but it falls harmlessly to Caleb Alderson. One of the 3 captains on the team, Caleb Alderson, comes near side to Blythe. Blythe gets around one defender and another. Split the D there, but a good angle taken by the Knights had to force Blythe to around the cage. Alderson works it back out on top now. Working against the long stick, dumps it down low. Nearly connected with Searles again, but the pass was just a tad low. Martinson will slow things down here for the Spuds near side. There's a pass. Alderson faked a shot. He'll get a shot on goal, on target. Picked the near corner. So a great feed there by Martinson, and Caleb Alderson threads the needle, picks up the first goal of the game, and the Spuds are on top on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, 1-0.
Makes it 1-0 Moorhead.
And towards the end of that play, they count the goal, but a foul was taken by Jack Wojcik for Irondale. It is looks like a 2-minute unreleasable. I did not see, I was writing down the scoring and did not see what the call was, but it looks like Wojcik will sit for 2 minutes for the Knights. And that will give the Spuds a man-up situation here if they can win the draw. Knocked to the turf. Flag comes out. Knights in possession, near side. Takari Johnson working the alley. Has it knocked away and out of bounds. And we'll see, possession will be Moorhead, and it looks like they're going to call a 30-second violation on the Spuds. So the Knights and Spuds will play even, and on that penalty, of course, possession will go to the Knights. And so they will restart out on top now for Charlie Shaver. Being guarded there by Matt Peters. Long stick Peters trying to knock the ball loose. Shaver nearly got around, but flag comes out. And streaking through the middle was Sam Zupfer. And I'm not sure if he had full possession of that because it looked like he wanted to take a shot and then just wasn't able to. Good spin move out on top, dumps it down low. There's a shot and a goal. Sam Oswald right on the doorstep. So Oswald will tie things up here with 4:10 left in the first quarter on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. The officials are talking it over as to the foul. The flag had come out sometime prior to the goal, and it was going to be on Moorhead. Okay, so it was a foul on Matt Peters, and they wave off the penalty time, and the goal is good. And so, as we said, we are now tied at 1. Spuds got on the board first with a sharpshooter goal from Caleb Alderson, followed up by Sam Oswald of Irondale, who was right on the side of the goal all alone, got that pass, made no mistake, put it over the shoulder of Lindbergh, and we're tied at 1. Here's the draw. Judd able to scoop it back and picked up by Alderson. Alderson has it knocked away there by Johnson. Alderson in pursuit. Good pass up by Johnson. Good ball movement. A little bit off target, but David Lohr able to track it down in the corner. Peters on defense. Comes near side now for Zupfer. Zupfer holding in the alley. Spuds send a couple defenders out his way. Judd. 2-on-1 pays off for the Spuds. They're able to get contact on the cross. Nice little touch ahead to himself there, Matt Peters. The long stick, shot, bounce shot. Good stop there by Keegan Ramore. It runs out of bounds, but the Spuds are there for possession. And it looks like Moorhead's going to take a timeout to get reorganized, still with a man-up situation. And the Spuds want to get their offense set, and we will step away here for a moment on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. It is Moorhead 1 and Irondale 1.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Spuds with a man-up situation here with 3:06 left in the first quarter. Game tied at 1. Again, Caleb Alderson scoring for the Spuds, followed by Sam Oswald for Irondale. Good challenge here for the Spuds to end the season and head into playoff competition. There's a quick shot attempt there by Storbakken, but the ball just popped out of the basket. Chasing it down midfield, overrunning, still on the ground, now picked up. Irondale with possession, contact. And the Spuds will pick up a foul there. 30-second push called on Caleb Alderson. So Irondale will have possession on the restart. Looks like Charlie Shaver, and he will hand off far side now to Sam Zupfer, senior midfielder for the Knights. And the restart. Into the middle now. Thought about shooting, was Springborn. Hands it off far side. Comes back out on top for Zupfer. Near side. Now out on top. Good ball movement. Shaver's got it. Guarded nicely, knocked away by the Spud defense. It's on the ground. Contact, still loose. Finally picked up far side by Lohr. Now attacking the middle. There's an underhand shot and a goal. David Lohr, after the Spuds had tried to press that ball out, and now they're waving it off. So no goal. I don't know what the call was, but no goal. And so the Spuds have it. Matt Peters running up the sideline, far side. Flag comes out. And this will be on Irondale. Oliver Judd avoiding pressure from the backside. And there comes another flag. So they got a slash and an offsides. So the Spuds will play man up here with 1:41 left in the first quarter. Spuds will restart with Jeff Olness. And now working it down for Searles. Behind the cage, comes out front Alderson. Hands it off Martinson, back to Alderson. They play catch, now out on top, Judd. Far side, working it around. Storbakken out to Judd. Judd being pressured, backs away. Man up situation. Rising shot, good stop there by Ramor. Senior goalkeeper for the Knights. Irondale pressing it forward. Spin move there by Blake Helland. Interception here, Peters. Trying to turn it into offense. Peters passing it down low. That was a nice deflection. Bounces away. Judd is there for the Spuds. Takes it back. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Closely played game. Searles back to Judd. Here's an errant pass. Picked up and foul called here on the Spuds. So restart at about midfield for the Knights. Sam Zupfer will take it for Irondale, and he will get things started. Under 30 seconds to go. Gain the offensive zone. Now hands it off to Zabev. Zabev using his speed, coming around. Nice defensive play there by Oliver Judd. Then it avoids some pressure. Good dodge in the defensive zone. He's got under 10 to go. Judd pushing it upfield, hands it off. There's a shot. Oh, big save. And cleared away by the defense. And that will run out time here in the first quarter, but a huge save there by Keegan Ramor on a great shot by Martinson. And that's how the quarter will end on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. It's Moorhead 1 and Irondale 1.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Getting ready for the start of the second quarter. We've got a tie game here at 1-1. Two very good teams going at it here in the Spuds and the Knights. Judd battling for it for the Spuds, trying to sweep and kick it away. Spuds not able to gain possession. Still on the ground, kicking it forward. And now we've got a violation on the Spuds. Offside call. And so starting things, Freddie Bankston of Irondale gains the zone, now back it away, hands it off to Zabev. Zabev going right-handed, tosses it down low, collected there. Here's a pass out in front. Good underhand shot there by Lohr. Went wide, and of course the Knights were there to restart. Good defense there by Peters, bounces away in the middle. Judd takes it away for the Spuds, slips a little bit, keeps his footing now, coming near side. A slash knocks the ball free, and Johnson gets it back now for the Knights. His launch upfield was deflected, but taken back. The Knights have it. Lohr loses it. It's going towards the end line. He'll scoop it up and then runs out of bounds. It's difficult to see back there which lines are in play and not in play, and not knowing the home field. Lohr stepped out of bounds, and so the Spuds take it back. Gavin File moving things up for the Spuds. Dumps it over the top, connects there with Blythe. Jace Blythe, the sophomore, hands it off now to Paquin. Taken back by the Knights, and working their way out is Helland. Moving it upfield, right in the middle of the field. Nice defensive play there by Alderson, knocks it free. Blythe picks it up. He's got pressure from the side, recognized it at the last moment and protected that ball. Now to the far side. There's a shot right into the basket of Ramor. Martinson, a good hard shot, but Keegan Ramor has been outstanding in goal for the Knights. That pass across the defensive end goes out of bounds, and the Spuds will have it. Restarting quickly is Searles. Searles with some room on his right hand, switches left. He's tripped up, flag comes out. Spuds will have the advantage. Keeping possession, Storbakken. Far side, underhand shot, good stop there by Ramor. That runs out of bounds, and a trip. Blake Helland will take a break on the near side. 1 minute foul on the Knights. 9:29 to go, second quarter. Game tied at 1. The Knights did have a goal waved off. We did not get the call on that, but nonetheless, a goal disallowed for Irondale has kept this game at 1-1. Martinson now to Judd. Judd thought about it, and then a rising shot just over the top of the cage. Spuds are there. Andrew Searles will get things restarted from behind the Irondale goal. Reversing field. He'll come near side, connects there with Storbakken. Storbakken out on top. Judd thought about another shot. He'll pull it back. Dumps it down. Underhand shot. Alderson. That was stopped by Ramor. Searles restarting behind the cage. Out on top. Judd had it go off his stick. Dumps it down. Martinson finds Searles at the side of the goal. Hands it off. Alderson. Here's Searles out in front. Another big stop by Ramor. And Irondale will get possession. A good hustle there on the backside by Takari Johnson. And the Knights will restart on the end line. Moving it upfield, the long stick. Launches it up, off target, trying to connect there with Zabev. Now Judd has it for the Spuds, trying to run away from pressure from Cohenbruch. Into the alley, now into the offensive zone. Cody Martinson dumps it down. Nice play by the goalie there, Ramor. Kind of jumped to the side of the goal and intercepted that pass. And here comes Xander Whelan. And before the contact, timeout was called by Irondale with 7:46 left in the second quarter. We will take a break as well. Here on Spuds TV, the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard has Moorhead 1 and Irondale 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Coming out of the Irondale timeout. Again, 7:46 left, second quarter. 1-1 is your score. A gorgeous day here in Moorhead. Low 70s, light winds. Winds picking up a bit here in the evening out of the south. Good defensive play. There's a shot that goes wide. Thomas Schrader able to get his stick on the cross. It looked like Charlie Shaver. Knights with possession along the far side. Sophomore Alex Sabev. There's a shot right into traffic. Knocked down by Gavin File, and he'll run it upfield. Into the attack zone with his long stick. Has it knocked away for a moment, scooped up there by Searles. Paquin retreating, waiting for the Spuds to make their personnel changes. He'll hand it off now to Blythe. Coming near side, Carter Midthune, and then cycling to Storbakken, and ultimately behind the cage, Andrew Searles. Searles picked up a little bit of a pick. Hands it off, Midthune. Blythe thought about a shot. Left hand, shot, riser. Good stop there by Ramor. Ball popped free, but the Knights get it right back, and they move it forward. File relays it to Midthune. And we got whistles and a flag down. Unnecessary roughness is the call. And Jace Blythe will sit for a minute as the Knights go man up. 6:12 to go, second quarter. Running along. Sam Zupfer hands it off. Gets it back, guarded by Cooper Sorby. Now far side. Good cycling by the Knights up top. Charlie Shaver moves it far side. Gets it back on his right hand, dumps it down low. There's a shot kind of underhand. I'm not sure if it got all the way in on Lindberg or File again made a block. But Lindberg will relay it forward to Schrader. Schrader will run away from trouble. Spuds have numbers. Here's Alderson to the middle. Big stop. Keegan Ramore has been remarkable. Takari Johnson gets things going off the cross on the far side. Judd, I believe, got a stick on it, so it should be Irondale possession, and it is. Zupfer cradling. Spin move. Gets into the middle. There's a bounce shot that goes high. That was Oswald, the goal scorer. And restarting quickly are the Knights. Pass out in front. There's a shot that goes wide. Just got over the end line off the shot, and the Spuds were there for possession. And so here is Gavin Lindberg to get things started. Alderson dumps it off to Judd, crossing midfield. Good juke move there on Bankston. Judd will back away now. Spuds around the perimeter. Here's Alderson. .410 to go, second quarter. All tied up. Defense tightened quickly there by the Knights, and Judd backs away. Now comes near side for Ulness. Here's Alderson. He was 1-on-2, finds Ulness. Quick shot right into the basket of Ramore. And he dumps it off quickly to Helland. Now into the middle. Pursued from behind. Running away, now has it pop free. That was Levi Casa. Whistles all over the field, flags down. And a 30-second offsides call against Andrew Searles. So Irondale will go man up with 3:35 to go before the half. So Irondale man up. Gets things started here with Sam Zupfer. Passes it on the far side, dumps it down. Gets it back. Near side looking for help. He'll take it around the cage. All the way out on top. Thought about a shot. That one was off the cross, but picked up by Lohr. Good leaping catch there by Shaver. Now into the middle. Zabev. Spuds are back at full strength. Lindberg makes a stop and gets it back. He will toss it out far side for Peters. Peters advancing upfield now with the long stick. Nice pass. There's a shot, just missed. Well, that's what can happen when you've got playing against a goalie that seems to stop everything. You know you got to pick corners, and Searles tried the near side and just missed that near post. Running along the far side is Wojcik. And whistles blow timeout. Irondale with 2:24 left here in the second quarter on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. It's Moorhead 1, Irondale 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. And the Knights restart. Sabev, near side, Shaver. Shaver all the way over for Zupfer. Now far side, Zabev again. Pardon me, that was Springborn, and his pass was off target. And so the Spuds will get the ball back on the turnover here. 2:05 to go, second quarter. Tie game. Caleb Alderson scoring first on a nice feed from Cody Martinson. And then answered by Sam Oswald. And that's where we stand. So Lindbergh comes near side for Gavin File. File's pass a little bit high, and that'll run out of bounds. So Irondale on the restart. Johnson launches it upfield. Knocked down. On him quickly was Paquin. Ball still on the ground. Paquin battling for it. Nearly had it. Swept it free. Still battling. Pushed forward there by Sorby. And now the Spuds come away with it. Cody Martinson with possession. He's being guarded along the far side by Casa. Spins, comes back for Paquin. And now the Spuds will take a timeout. So 1:12 to go. Spuds looking to take the lead here late in the first half. On your Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, Moorhead 1, Irondale 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. 1:12 left. Second quarter. Spuds and Knights tied at 1. Spuds will have possession coming out of the timeout. Caleb Alderson will take it along the far side for the Spuds. And there's the whistle to start. Comes out of the alley, dumps it off for Judd. Oliver Judd comes near side, connects there with Martinson. Gives it back to Judd. To Martinson. To Judd. Lost it for a moment. Being pressured now by Johnson. Far side Alderson. Down low. Connects there with Storbakken. Storbakken running around near side. Passes it back behind the cage. Here's Searles, thought about a shot, backs away. Comes out on top, connects there with Ulness. There's a long-range shot taken by Storbakken that was off the mark. And Martinson will restart with 30 seconds to go. Tight defense by Irondale. Long-range shot, underhanded, that goes wide. Spuds with possession. Storbakken will restart. 22 seconds to go. Kaysen Storbakken waiting for the whistle. And now he'll start. Passes it out on top. Ulness running around the side. That rising shot goes high. Spuds trying to shoot a little bit more on the move. Again, Keegan Ramore has been brilliant in goal for the Knights. There's a shot, and that one's just wide. Nice pass out from Cody Martinson, connected with Judd, but the shot went wide. 4.2 seconds to go. Spuds will not get a shot off, and that will end the half. And so a great battle going between these two teams. Again, Irondale ranked 4th in the state. Spuds in the top 20 at number 17. But they will go into the halftime on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. Moorhead 1, Irondale 1.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Welcome back to Moorhead High School. Spuds TV brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. The start of quarter number 3. And possession taken by the Knights. It's knocked free, still on the ground, and finally possessed by the Knights. And Anthony Petkov being guarded there by Paquin. Petkov around the goal, tried to go high. And it was a goal. I'm not sure it went in the first time. It kind of bounced around, but Lindbergh kind of reacted like it had beat him. And so I thought that was Petkov, but I think it was David Lohr, number 4, David Lohr for Irondale. And after no scoring in the second,
Scored by number 4, David Lohr. Time of that third quarter goal, 11:30, makes it 2-1 Irondale.
so on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, it's now Irondale 2 and Moorhead 1. Spuds trying to get possession off the draw here. No possession yet, still bouncing around. And finally picked up there by Lucas Shaver. Now it's on the ground again. No possession, Spuds trying to scoop it in. Here's a shot, and that hit traffic out in front. I think it hit one of the Moorhead players on the way in. It's been that kind of a night for the Spuds, as they have had the better of offensive chances, but Keegan Ramore has been brilliant in goal. And then a shot that maybe destined for the back of the net hits one of their own players. And that's how we stand. Now the Spuds will take a slashing penalty. Thomas Schrader will take a rest along the near sideline, and Irondale will have the ball to restart. 10:46 to go, third quarter. 1 minute penalty on Schrader. Charlie Shaver will get things restarted here for the Knights. Taking his space, now far side for Lohr. Lohr on his left hand. No, that is Sam Zupfer. Shaver. That one is off the stick of Lohr and out of play, and so because it was a pass, turnover gives possession to Moorhead. Gavin File. Taking space. Now far side. Good catch along the far side there by Peters. He angles towards the middle of the field. Now he'll go far side, hand it off to Caleb Alderson, to Storbakken. Searles behind the cage. Back to Storbakken. They change spots. Storbakken passes it out front. Alderson tried to connect there with Searles, bounced off the side of the net. Spuds able to keep possession. Storbakken looking for a cutter. Now dishes it off Alderson. Spuds will make a change. Martinson will come on. Spuds now back at full strength as they'll bring Jace Blythe back on the field. Oliver Judd near side for Blythe. Martinson down low. Here's Searles. Searles, senior captain, to Alderson. Reverses Fields. Guarded closely on the far side by Lucas Shaver. Out on top, here's Judd. Judd backs away a little bit. Spuds trail 2-1. Judd thought about attacking the middle, dumps it off to Searles. Far side, Storbakken, back to Searles. Judd will have to back away. Good defensive shape here by the Knights. Alderson guarded there by Helland. Dodges to the inside, possession, shot, stop, Ramore. Good hustle by the Spuds to keep possession. 8:20 to go, third quarter. Judd thought about a quick shot, hands it off to Blythe. Andrew Law giving instructions from the sideline, wanting the Spuds to set up their offense. Here's Martinson on his left hand. Took a stick up high. He'll back away and reset. Judd's shot is stopped by Ramore. Little riser that was destined for the top of the cage. But the senior goalkeeper, Keegan Ramore, comes up with another big stop. He takes his space up the middle of the field. Now he'll bounce it off to the far side. Johnson had it for a moment. Alderson knocked it away, still on the ground. Judd battling for it. And Oliver Judd will come away with it for the Spuds. He's 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Dodging out of traffic. Trying to find some open space and maybe a teammate. And whistles blow. I don't see a flag down, but looks like maybe a timeout called by the Spuds. And so we will step away here, third quarter. 7:06 left on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. It's now Irondale 2 and Moorhead 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Spuds are trailing here in the third quarter, 7:06 to go. They will have possession on the restart coming out of the timeout. Caleb Alderson will get things going for the Spuds along the far sideline. Restart. Alderson able to get away from two defenders, now running past a third and a fourth. Before backing away, Martinson along the near side, now back to Alderson. Out on top for Judd. Judd surveying, looking. Comes near side for Martinson. And he'll go back to Oliver Judd. Now around the far side, Ulness to Storbakken, back to Judd. Spuds picking up the pace. Pass down low was deflected by the defense, and then a pushing foul on the Knights. So the Spuds will have it near side as Martinson restarts out of the alley. Cradling out on top, here's Ulness. Junior midfielder Jeff Ulness gets it back, and now back to Martinson, near side, Oliver Judd. One-on-one, has the ball pop out of his cross and picked up very quickly by Anthony Petkov. Taken right back by the Spuds as a good defensive play. Alderson looking to take advantage. That one was partially blocked. And it did just get out of bounds, and it was the Spud ball. So good hustle there by Searles to get back to it. Martinson in the middle. Quick shot. Alderson had that one blocked. And now Ramore will scoop it up for the Knights. Coming out of his goal circle, Ramore with possession. Tries the middle of the field. Connects there with Petkov. With possession all the way across the field to the far side. Hands it back to Oswald. And now up top, Zupfer. Knights make a couple of personnel changes. Bankston comes on, losing possession there. And scooped up by Gavin File. The long stick, able to hold possession after a little bit of contact. Gavin File down low. Oh, there's a quick relay shot. And getting there was Ramore to get possession for Irondale. Irondale restarts. Levi Casa now across the field. Here's Johnson. One-on-one with Paquin. Paquin gets to the outside. Whistles go. Timeout, Irondale. 4:21 left, third quarter. Very tight game here between the Spuds and the Knights. And on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, it's Irondale 2 and Moorhead 1.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and back-dragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We thank you for being with us here in this for this boys lacrosse regular season finale. Spuds are 8-3. The Irondale Knights are 11-1. Again, losing their opening match to Matamidi 9-5, have reeled off 11 in a row. Spuds have won 5 of 6, dropping one to St. Michael Albertville. And they finish things off here with Irondale at Jim Goda Stadium. Looking to attack, right-handed shot. Good stop there by Lindberg. He's able to control the rebound. Starting quickly, hits Paquin. Paquin running away from danger. Gets into the attack zone. Spuds have numbers. Here's a shot and a goal! Martinson with his second assist finds Kaysen Storbakken as the Spuds were able to push numbers forward. And with 3:50 to go, the Spuds tie it up. Kaysen Storbakken on the feed from Martinson.
Moorhead Spud goal scored by number 7, Kaysen Storbakken.
And on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, it's now Moorhead 2 and Irondale 2. And the draw. No possession. Comes out the near side. Scooped up by the Knights. Petkov will take it down behind the goal line. Now dish it back out to Shaver. Back to Petkov. Anthony Petkov, sophomore. Spins, comes out in front. Shaver will move it out all the way on top to Springborn. Far side connects there with Lohr. Guarded there by File. Caden Green defending down low. Lohr trying to come all the way around. On his right hand, takes a check. Goes down in the middle, flags come out. Could be head contact. As the officials talk about it. Sanford Sports Medicine athletic trainer Tony Hanukkah coming out to attend to, I believe, David Lohr. And with this injury timeout, we will step aside here on Spuds TV on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. It's Moorhead 2, Irondale 2. Coming out of injury timeout. And Thomas Schrader has come to the near side and will sit and serve his penalty time. Sam Oswald gets things restarted, hands it off to Bankston. Out on top for Shaver. Now far side. Connecting down low with Lohr. Coming across. Zupfer. Shaver trying to get to the middle, has it knocked away, and now Peters with it. Matt Peters, good speed across midfield. Spuds trying to take advantage of some numbers, but back quickly are the Knights, and the Spuds will have to settle for possession behind the cage. Case and Storbakken got the equalizer moments ago. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Spuds have tied it up. Spuds get their personnel lined up, waiting to come back to full strength. And they'll start working the perimeter. Here's Peters. Alderson. And now the Spuds will reset and attack. Here's Blythe. Good spin move. Thought he had an angle to the inside, but it was cut off quickly there by Johnson. Here's Searles. Tried to go in front of the goal. Far side, Storbakken, back to Searles. Spuds bring Martinson on now, as they are back at full strength. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Searles dish out in front. Alderson is able to tuck it in just under the bar. Alderson snuck through on the cutter, and just a real dump out and real quick dump out in front by Searles, and Alderson is able to make it count. With 53 seconds left here in the third quarter, the Spuds have taken the lead on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. Moorhead 3, Irondale 2. So Alderson with his second of the game. This one assisted by Andrew Searles. Teams draw for it, comes out near side. Scooped up there by Jeff Olness. 40 seconds to go. Spuds change personnel. Here's Storbakken. Coming on is Blythe. Spuds now bring Carter Midthune on. The freshman midfielder / forward. Here's Martinson. Spuds patient with 20 seconds to go. Third quarter. Here's Blythe. Looking to attack. Dumps it out in front. Had the cutter. Just a little bit off target. No possession. Ground ball. And now injury timeout. 6.5 left in the third quarter. There was a collision on the far side of the field as Tony Hanukkah comes on. Again, we will step aside here on Spuds TV.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
.5 seconds left coming out of the injury timeout, third quarter. Spuds will have possession. Try to get a quick one here. Spuds just took the lead on a Caleb Alderson goal. Nice assist from Andrew Searles. And Jeff Ulness will restart from the alley on the far side. 6.5 to go. Here's Judd. Spuds need to attack quickly. Ulness spin move, lost control, batted around, comes out to Judd. There's a shot, and that's hit by off the helmet of the defender, and that ends the third quarter. So, on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, after 3 quarters, it is Moorhead 3 and Irondale 2. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We are heading into the final quarter of the regular season finale here. Boys lacrosse, Spuds, Caleb Alderson opened the scoring in the first quarter on a nice pass from Cody Martinson, made it 1-0. Sam Oswald answered in the first quarter, made it 1-1. No scoring in the second quarter. Third quarter saw Irondale take the lead. David Lohr made it 2-1. And then Moorhead's Kaysen Storbakken from the second assist of the night by Cody Martinson tied it at 2. And finally, late in the third quarter, Caleb Alderson from Andrew Searles made it 3-2 Spuds. And that's where we are to start the fourth quarter, as a draw violation gives possession to the Spuds, and they will set up their offense here. Blythe to Alderson. Far side Martinson. Underhand shot and a goal! After a couple of assists from Cody Martinson, he will open the scoring here in the fourth. with a nice pass from Caleb Alderson, and Martinson went underhand on it and beat Keegan Ramore low. So on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, it's now Moorhead 4 and Irondale 2 as we head back to the draw. Still loose, no possession. Scooped up but then lost. And finally possessing there is Schrader. Schrader, that was a pass, but it got in on the goaltender Ramore, and he had to be quick to catch that one. Takes a little bump, passes it off far side now. Knights moving it up to midfield. Trying to get into the middle. Now they'll work it behind the cage. Here's a cutter. Looked like Johnson was open in the middle, but not able to make that pass out in front. Sabev holding now as the Knights make their personnel changes. Coming on is Bankston. Good stick there by Schrader. Good job of keeping possessions up for. Now behind the cage, Charlie Shaver working his way out in front. There's an overhand shot, and all the way near side, another shot. I'm not sure if Lindbergh got a piece of that. And great hustle on the far side by Matt Peters to get possession for the Spuds. He'll hand it off quickly to Colby Creer. Into the middle, Cooper Sorby has it bounce away. Kept in by Johnson. Contact along the far side. Now coming across, Lucas Shaver. Chased from behind by Searles. That was Levi Casa. And foul flag comes out on the Spuds. Gavin File will come off to the sideline for a minute after that slash. 9:44 left, fourth quarter. Largest lead of the game for either team. The Spuds up 4-2. Now restarting from the alley, Sam Zupfer. Senior midfielder will bring it all the way out on top. Dish it off far side. Bankston hands it off. Sabev coming near side. That shot hit traffic. That was Creer that got in front of that one. Still a ground ball. Now it popped up into the air. Spuds have it, twisting around. Dishing it off near side, Sorby. Sorby will get the offensive zone. He's 1-on-3, knocked down. And now the foul called. Flag comes out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a final for Minnesota High School Girls Lacrosse up in Grand Rapids this afternoon. Final score was Grand Rapids 11. Moorhead 14. Congrats to the Spud ladies. Winners 14-11 in Grand Rapids this afternoon.
After the foul, Spuds will restart. Here's Oliver Judd. Handing it off to Cody Martinson. Under 9 minutes to play. Passing it to the side of the net. Searles backs away. Thought about a pass inside. Alderson now back to Martinson. Spuds will bring on Kaysen Storbakken. Spuds are full strength. Searles. Working the man-up situation, pass down inside. Storbakken lost control, still on the ground. Comes back to Searles. He was in a lot of traffic. He'll back away. Left-handed shot, and that one's wide. And quickly out of his goal is Ramor to get possession for the Knights. Blake Helland will get things restarted. Senior defender for the Knights, all the way across the field. 1-on-2 there. He'll find Ramor. And he'll come back. Helland has it go off his cross. Judd was there to apply some pressure, but it was swept all the way across the field. Now down low, here's a cutter. That pass just off target, and this is going to run out of bounds. So possession Spuds. Oliver Judd will restart. He's 1-on-2 and knocked out of bounds, loses possession. Flag comes out. So not giving the proper distance on the restart was David Lohr, and he's called for a 30-second violation for delay of game. And so Oliver Judd will be allowed to restart again here on the near sideline. As they wind the clock, 7:35 to go, fourth quarter. Judd dumps it down low. There's a quick shot. Good stop there by Ramor. Storbakken looked like he had the upper part of the net, but the big basket came out of nowhere and made the stop. Running away from trouble there is Helland. Getting upfield quickly. Here's Bruch. Takes contact. Finally knocked away. It's on the ground, scooped up, possessed now by Creer. Creer lost control. Judd pops it into the air, gets it back. Now he's in a mess of traffic. Judd along the sideline. Good spin move. Taking contact after contact. And now whistles. So slash called on Sam Oswald. So he'll sit for a minute. Spuds go man up with 6:49 to go, fourth quarter. Holding the 4-2 advantage on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. Here comes Oliver Judd. Hands it off to Ulness, who relays to Storbakken, now behind the cage. Gets it back. Storbakken out on front. Judd nearly pulled the trigger on that one. But nice defense by Johnson. Good spin move. There's a shot. That hits traffic, comes out. Spuds get it back. Ulness back to Storbakken. That wicked wrister goes wide. Searles is there for possession for the Spuds. Searles fakes the pass. Tried to get out in front. Handed it off. Underhand shot. That one goes wide. And again, Ramor leaping out of his goal circle to get possession. Spuds argue, and the flag comes out. So it'll be a restart at midfield. Misconduct call on Kaysen Storbakken. 6:11 to go here, fourth quarter. Storbakken will sit for 30 seconds, and that will give Irondale the man-up situation on a restart at midfield. Looks like Sam Zupfer will have possession on the restart. And there's the whistle. Zupfer pushing it upfield. Connects there with Lohr. Now behind the goal. That was Sabev. Ball's on the ground. Battling for it. Spuds sweep it forward. Schrader. Again pushing it forward. And coming onto it is Martinson. He's got Searles in the middle. That shot was blocked by Ramor. I'm not sure Searles got all of that. I'm not sure if the ball didn't quite pop out of the basket right at the last moment. As it is, Irondale with possession, pushing it upfield. Dishing it off, far side. Austin Burkham. And now personnel changes as Zupfer will quarterback the offense. The Knights at full strength now. They bring Wojcik on. Ball is popped free. Here's Schrader. Schrader with the long stick across midfield. Passes it out. Storbach, and shot goes high. Irondale possession after the shot. 4:43 to go, fourth quarter. A looping pass is high. Nice catch there by Helland. He pushes it forward for Casa. Casa across midfield. Cradling. He'll hand it off. Oswald tried to run away from trouble. Now he'll back away as the Knights need to bring on an attacker. Charlie Shaver comes on and he gets the pass. Shaver one-on-one against Sorby. That shot is well high. Sabev will restart along the end line. Sabev pass. Good catch there out in front. Reversing, underhand shot. Stop Lindbergh. It's still free in front. On the ground. No possession. Here comes Sorby. He'll hand it back to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's got it in the big basket. He'll pass it off far side. Relaying it forward to Alderson. Now to the inside, Storbach, and he's got Judd nearly connected there. That pass nearly connected with Judd, who would have been in alone on Ramor. But the restart for Irondale with 3:33 to go. Storbach applying pressure. Running out of danger is Helland. He'll spin. Judd knocks it free. Flag comes out, battling for it. And as the Spuds touch it up, it'll be a foul on Moorhead. One-minute slashing call on Andrew Searles. 3:17 to go. Irondale goes a man up. And the Knights have their personnel and they restart. Here's Sabev. On his right hand, switches left hand. All the way across. And now he'll get it back. Sabev goes far side. Bankston spins back. Sabev tries the middle. Quick relay bounce shot. That just went over the top of the goal. Nice little relay play in the middle. Zupfer didn't miss that by much. Now restarting. Good interception there by Peters. He's still got it with the long stick. Able to use his speed to come across midfield. He stops short of the offensive line, hands it off to Alderson. Now gains the zone on his right hand. Shot stopped by Ramor. Good shot, but Ramor made it look routine. Bankston on the far side. Down low with it is Shaber. Looking to attack, trying to get out in front, dumps it across the middle. Judd is there to intercept. Oliver Judd. 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Judd gains the offensive zone, runs it around. Being guarded there by Casa. Nice move. Judd gets to the front. He tucks it in, and No signal, it's a goal! Oliver Judd able to beat the defense low and tucked it behind Ramor. It's a good goal!
Moorhead spud goal scored by number 17, Oliver Judd. Unassisted goal for Judd at 1:49 of the fourth quarter makes it 5-2 Moorhead.
So on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, the Spuds go up 5-2 on Irondale. 1:49 to go here in the fourth quarter off that unassisted goal by Oliver Judd. Great individual effort down low. Was able to avoid the goal circle and beat Ramor, which has not been easy to do tonight. And the draw. Ground ball. Green kicks it free. No possession. Still popping around. Advancing towards the Moorhead goal and picked up. Whistles blow, flag is down. So that's going to be on Moorhead. So 30-second violation. Minute 35 left, fourth quarter. And the restart near side by Lohr. Looking to pass out in front. The Knights are going to have to work quickly. They're down 3. Zupfer gets to the middle, tries to run into some space. There's a shot and a goal! Nice job by Sam Zupfer. Just turned the speed on, got into some open space, and after 4 goals by the Spuds, Irondale finally answers.
Nice goal scored by number 11, Sam Zupfer. Kind of the fourth quarter Knights goal, 118 makes it 5-3 Moorhead.
With 1:18 to go on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard, it's now Moorhead 5, Irondale 3 as they head back to the draw. Good battle for it. Swept free. Judd will come away with it. And whistles blow. And the turnover on the Spuds, playing without the cross, so coming into the offensive zone is Bankston. Bankston around the cage again. Knights need to work quickly. Here's a shot, and that one's high. Knights will keep possession, 55 seconds to go. Spuds up 2. Reversing fields. Lohr now comes back near side. Zupfer comes around, tries to get out in front, trying to get space. Lost control, it's on the ground. No possession, still a ground ball. As they battle for it, no fouls. Spuds come away with it. Nice job there by Paquin. Paquin's got possession for the Spuds and space ahead. Connecting, nice catch there by Peters. Peters finds Storbakken. Storbakken will slow it down. He's 1-on-2. Nice defensive play to gain possession back there, Charlie Shaver. Now down low. There's a shot stopped by Lindberg. Pulled away by Schrader. He'll leave it in the goal circle, and that will run out the time. Big win for the Spuds as they upset the number 4 team in the state. And a big win for the Spuds as they head into the section tournament. Again, they will be the number 2 seed and will play on June 1st, the winner of St. Cloud and Big Lake Princeton. And we thank you for being with us here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Your final score on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard: Moorhead 5, Irondale 3.